Assalamu alaikum. What's happening? That Muslim dude here. This is a wonderful, beautiful day on July 20th, 1980s. July 20th, excuse me, 2011. Alhamdulillah, I was blessed to make it to the age of 24 today. Alhamdulillah. Putting up this video talking about fathers and their children. Um, what I've seen and observed, a little bit that I've been experienced myself is that fathers a lot of times do not, whether Muslim or non-Muslim, they don't really spend a whole lot of time with their children, nor do they are they a lot of times involved with their pregnancies of when they're of their wife and whatnot. In terms of just like when your wife you help your wife make a baby, now you're putting some work and effort into it. But a lot of times brothers, dudes, men will be like, okay, now that she had the baby, okay, well, that's pretty much it. I've done my part, so the rest is on her. And that's not true. When a woman, when your wife gets pregnant or whatnot, there's a whole ton of steps you going through. You got to know about the trimesters, and about her hormones, how they're going to go up and down, and how she's going to be irritated one minute, happy the next, gonna be hungry a lot, want to eat a lot and whatnot. Brothers, that are those of us who wives are, having, children, babies, we're gonna go through a lot of terms of patience, because they're going through their changes, and we're gonna go through our changes too. As some of us, being first-time fathers, others, having, maybe not their first-time child. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be involved. Try to, if we can. Try to work our work schedule around, going to their doctor's visits, and finding out what type of vitamins and what type of care they need to take care of the baby, and find out what we can do to help them make their life a little easier, because, when she's pregnant or whatnot, when a woman's pregnant with a baby, she's going through a lot of discomfort, and she needs a lot of help, especially if, in this day and age where a lot of times, sometimes the sister has to work or go to school or both. If the brother can, do something to help ease her pain, or, the suffering that she's going through carrying this child, then, brothers, we should, try to do something about it, and then, when the baby's born, in another stage, dealing with, a crying baby, a baby that's, crying a lot, whatnot, brothers got to try to put in some work there too, because that's also important, because the sister needs help, with a baby, she breastfeed or whatnot, and you got maybe more than one child, sometimes, babies are, a lot of times babies, they eat crap and sleep and cry a lot. So, a woman sometimes needs, some rest from that, and, just be like, she did the proper necessary food and nutrition for you to give to the baby. Just tell her, go hang out with the sisters or whatnot, or go, do a walk in the park or something, get herself away from the child so she won't be stressed out so much dealing with the kids, you know what I'm saying? And then, as, kids get older, dealing with kids, changing their diapers, spending time with them, listening to them, not always yelling at them and, always trying to punish them or something, try to listen to them, try to show them things if you can. Especially as they get into more like middle school and preschool. Preschool and middle school, and especially when they get teenagers. That's when they really need a whole lot of help and guidance from their fathers, because some brothers like me, we didn't have father figures in our life, or we didn't have really good stepfather figures in our life. So basically, it's good for a man to be involved in his children's life from birth. Until when they're in their mother's womb, until birth, until they get on their own. Even then, you still don't want to be like, you're on your own. You still want to show them guidance, but still, children aren't something to be have just to throw your name on it and just kind of throw ownership on them. They're human beings, they're your offspring, and they gotta be guided. And a lot of times just treat it, just like. Can't treat them like adults because they're not adults, but at the same time you can be like, just spend time with them, spend that time, fatherly love with them, and be more involved. So to the brothers out there, be more involved in your kids' life from time that they're little the time they get old enough, and help your wives out. We got to do our best as men, period. No matter our religion or our cultural backgrounds, whatnot, we got to do our best to help our women out. And despite what we raised in culturally and sometimes society, taking care of your kids and being on diaper duty is manly and is for some young men cool. Because you help being involved in your child's life, and hopefully creating a strong bond among you and your children. All right, that Muslim dude out. Put this video up, telling men out there to be more involved in the children a lot more and more often, as much as you can. Hang with your brothers, hang with the men, the fellas, but spend more time with your kids if you can, because in the long run, hopefully, God willing, they'll be around longer than your friends will, and and that being the family, you gotta support your family, not just by working and putting food, giving them, throwing money or food at them. Throw some time and love in it too. All right, that Muslim dude out. Peace.